Hello and welcome to WP Click's YouTube channel. Today I want to share with you some of my favorite hair salon and hairdresser themes. So let's get started. The first theme that I want to show is Curly. Curly is a very modern, very hip theme that comes with a nice selection of 6 pre-made home pages that you can use for your website, for your hair salon. And it's important to mention here that any of the elements you see on any of the home pages here can be mixed and matched on your website, which means you don't have to pick just one. You can pick one and then use elements from other demos. Okay, let's check out my favorite, which is this one here, Vertical Showcase. This is an impressive full screen presentation made with Revolution Slider, which is a plugin, a very interesting plugin, a premium plugin, but you get it for free with this theme. And also, as you can see, you can showcase your prices, any sales, if you have any. You have these sections here about particular services you offer, and so on. Okay, let's move on to the main homepage. This one also is made with Revolution Slider. Here you can see some interesting ways how you can showcase your photos. Instead of just slapping around your photos, you can arrange them in an interesting layout like this. See, ready to impress. It really is. Another way to display your prices with this prices shortcode. And also, as you can see, there is also full shop functionality thanks to WooCommerce integration that comes with this theme in case you have any products you want to sell. I also like this hair salon demo or homepage because it has this very interesting Our Story section where you can write a little bit about how your hair salon came to be. Because you know, customers always like a little bit of history. They like to know who is going to cut their hair. And right here we have working hours. This section also comes in light skin if that's something that you prefer and matches your style more precisely. And right here we have a booking form. As you can see, the available dates are clickable and the ones that are already booked, fully booked, are not available. This also comes from a plugin, Booked Appointments, that you also get with this theme. And this is obviously the blog. The split slider home is another very interesting homepage. Maybe this is my favorite after all. Because notice when we scroll, how one side of the screen goes up and the other goes down. It's very dynamic, very interesting, and yet you get to display everything you want, like your location, your working hours, some of your images, of course. It's a very modern effect that you get with this homepage. So yeah, as you can see, with this theme, you get a very nice selection of interesting shortcodes, interesting plugins. You can mix and match. You can use different elements. You can also use different skins. See, here is the working hours in light skin. We saw it previously in dark skin. And you also get to display your team, people who work in your salon, along with their social sharing icons. So we can get to know who's going to cut our hair. And there is also this counter, which displays, well, in this case, how many fashion shows, awards, and so on. In your case, you can make it anything you want, how many customers you served, how many haircuts you've made, how many hair dyes, whatever. So as you can see, Curly is very modern and it's pretty much equipped with anything you could possibly need. Moving on to the next theme, let me just close these tabs here so they're not in our way. Okay, here we are. This is Bridge. You may have seen this theme before because it's immensely popular. It powers over 100,000 websites and comes with 370 demos. We're gonna look for the hairdresser demo. Let me just type in that real quick. Okay, no. Okay, here it is. Hair salon demo, made especially for hair salons and hairdressers. As you can see, it's a very bold, very loud theme with a decisively contemporary feel to it. Okay, this is my favorite part about this theme. So obviously, if you have a hair salon, you're gonna want to display your best cuts. And I think that this is a very interesting way to do so because it's not just like one line of images, it's several images displayed in a very interesting, dynamic way. Also, the pricing is very tasteful and very modern, even though these prices are a bit high up. And also you get this video section. So if you have any videos showcasing how you cut hair or how you do whatever it is that you do in your hair salon, you may want to put it right here in this full screen video section. And here you also have the testimonials from your happy customers. It's as you can see, it's a very simple, very clean and very striking theme that is especially suitable for modern hair salons that give modern haircuts with a decisive minimalistic feel. Okay, moving on to Kendall. Kendall is a very sophisticated theme that is not made only for hair salons, but as you can see, it can also be used for skincare salons, for shops, for manis and pedis, and so on. But since we're talking about hair today, we're gonna check out this. See how cute this preloader is. Like sometimes a lot of users have slow connection, and it's always a nice touch to give them something beautiful to look at while their page is loading. Here we have an excellent use of parallax, as you can see, which always makes a website look dynamic and modern. And this is interesting here. See, this is a carousel, but it's a carousel that displays blog posts. So it's another innovative way of displaying your blog posts in case you have any, which is always recommended. Users love rich content and love reading about what techniques you're using on your website or how you started your salon or whatever, really. Also, there's another demo that I wanted to show you here, because like we said, you can always mix and match different elements from different demos and different homepages. In this case, I want to look at blog homepage, which has a very interesting way of arranging the blog posts. It's as you can see, all these featured images are different height, and there's this interesting hover effect on. I just think that it's always better to, if you do have blog posts or whatever it is that you have to say on your website, it's always a good thing to arrange it in a way that is unconventional, something that a customer has not already seen 1,000 times, and this is something that you definitely get with this one. Also, I wanted to show you the shop. Okay, with sidebar, yes. A lot of times, hair salons have products they're selling, like hair dye or hair masks or whatever. And this theme comes with full WooCommerce functionality, and you get to sell anything you want. There is shopping cart and everything else. There are labels for products that are on sale or sold out and so on. Okay, moving on to hair salon. This is a theme that's made for all sort of beauty and hair businesses, and there's also the barber shop, homepage, and the shop. We're gonna check out hair salon, obviously. As you can see, it's a very modern, very playful theme. But one of the things that I really like about it is that it lists everything that you're supposed to find out from a website in one single line. So users, when they come to your website, they want to find out, for example, who is working in your salon, who is your theme, what kind of haircuts you do, and also what services you provide, because you can showcase that you do self-portrait or coloring or studio shooting or party shooting or children hairstyles. So you get to display all that. And also there's this booked appointments form, which is a plugin that we mentioned earlier. And there is a shop. This one is a stunner. This is a full parallax homepage. See how impressive it is. It's a bit stuck. See? So all your content is displayed in one continuous stream of information that moves on along with these beautiful images and this beautiful design. Here is your schedule. Here is your booking form. These are the photos of your works, of the haircuts you do. You get to display everything here about the artist, about the person, the owner, or people working at the salon, experience, and so on. Okay, and the last theme that I want to show you today is Coiffeur, if that is how you pronounce it in French. Okay, so the first thing we notice here is this pop-up, or as it says, a promotional banner. So this theme comes with this functionality. If you want to offer any promotions or coupons or whatever, you can use the pop-up. Also, what immediately strikes here is this widgeted sidebar area. In this case, it's used for quicker navigation between different homepages of this theme, which is obviously not what you're going to be using it for, but you can put quick links for your other pages, such as your shop or blog or whatever it is that you want to put in there. So we have that too. We have this showcase of products. Again, this theme too comes with full shop functionality. Some of the services. Okay, this theme has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 home pages and a number of inner pages, and it also has this featured products page. So let's go back to home pages. Yes, I wanted to show you minimal. It's really not as minimal as the name suggests, but it is a dynamic and interesting homepage with this very interesting, hover effect. First of all, we get this little icon here and this cool effect on photos. And this is a very interesting, very dynamic way of displaying recent news, which can also be blog posts or whatever it is that you want to share with your visitors. Some promotions here, meet the stylist, everything with a cool hover effect. Very clear opening time, very clear about us. Here are the social icons. Basically, as you can see, you get everything you need for your website in a very modern, very dynamic way. Okay, so these were some of my favorite hairdresser themes. You can read more about them in an article, the link to which can be found in the description of this video. And in the article, there will also be links to the theme forest where you can buy the themes if you decide to use any of them for your website, which I hope you do. And if you do, please let us know. And stay tuned and hit subscribe to our YouTube channel.